How has the COVID-19 pandemic affected your health? Has your mental health declined? Were you feeling lonely and isolated? If so, you're definitely not the only one.
The pandemic was one of the biggest crises in our generation and still has severe and far-reaching consequences. As people cope with health, social and economic impacts, mental health has been widely affected. We have become more anxious, but for some, COVID-19 has amplified more serious mental health issues. During this time, a lot of people have reported psychological distress, symptoms of depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, and an increase in suicidal behavior. Anxiety and depression increased by 25%. 12% of students working on temporary contracts or part-time had lost their jobs. 17% of unemployed or inactive youth experienced housing insecurity. Reported difficulties in making ends meet reached 43%. Since the beginning of the pandemic, young adults experienced higher levels of distress compared to other age groups.
There are a few things that we can do to help us cope and take care of our mental health. Connect with other people. Good relationships are important for our mental well-being and can help us build a sense of belonging. Be physically active. Exercise can help us set goals, raise our self-esteem, and positively change our mood. Our Partners for Bulgaria prepared some exercises that can help you. Let's take a look.
If you're looking for friends, joining a sports team or sport activity is a great way to connect with people. It is a good way to make a new friend. Often many of our first friendships were formed through sports activities. By participating in sports, people are able to strengthen existing friendships and create new ones. Sports build relationships, giving individuals the opportunity to spend time with their friends, bond over their experiences, and compete in a healthy way against each other. It can be one of the best ways to make a long-lasting friendship, and it could lead to great bonds outside the field also. An amazing way of socializing and also to make deep bonds with a group. Sports have the power to bring people together, regardless of their age, race, gender, culture, or nationality. You don't need to worry about making small talk in order to bond, because the play you're involved in will help you do that. As a result, you'll have more to talk about after the sport activities and practices. Sports can teach you about interacting with other people, listening, and letting someone else have center stage. Involving people in team sport early on in their life, for example in pre or primary school, can help them develop social skills and comfort with social situations that results in them experiencing fewer social anxiety symptoms. All of this is invaluable when it comes to making friends, and having friends is the most important and significant step in solving the problem of loneliness and social isolation. Some very important facts. Organized sport has many physical, developmental, psychological and social benefits for people, especially for children. Playing sport helps individuals learn to control their emotions and channel negative feelings in a positive way. Sports helps children develop patience and understand that it can take a lot of practice to improve their skills. Then they can apply skills like perseverance and resilience in other areas of their life, including in the classroom at school. Physical activity stimulates brain chemicals that make you feel better. Playing sport regularly improves overall emotional well-being. Playing sport helps people build resilience and feel better about themselves. Joining or watching sports can help you meet new people. You can chat with the other people watching the game, for instance, and find out their story. Health clubs and gyms often have sign-ups or regularly held events that you can attend alone and get partnered up with someone. This can help you join a group or find friends.
Do a digital detox. Dedicate some time to being screen-free. If you're feeling anxious after using social media, consider testing a period when you avoid it. Learn a new skill or find a new hobby. It can improve your mental well-being, build a sense of purpose, and connect with others. Our Polish partners have some ideas on how to achieve this.
As far as we struggle with pandemic, we can try to decrease risk of mental problems by doing something with your own hands. As the example of the craft, we propose making your own seasonal nature jar. Depends on the season, you can prepare spring, summer, autumn, or winter jar. To prepare the seasonal jar, choose your season and collect all natural things you have at home or bring them from outside. It can be soil, flowers, sand, shells, pebbles, leaves, twigs, or cones. Put them in a nice way into jar. Additionally, you can put there also some lights. Preparing this simple seasonal jar, you can reduce tension by having contact with nature. It also helps you to relax and keep you mindful. You can also prepare some kind of special jar if some holiday or festive is coming. For example, the Easter jar, the Christmas jar, the Halloween jar, or the Valentine jar. Have fun and promote mental well-being. Cheer up your life.
Practice mindfulness. Pay more attention to the present moment. Creativity can also help with your mental health. You can try a new art form, draw how you feel, or maybe try a suggestion from our Portuguese partners.
After the pandemic, youth tend to be more isolated and can have difficulties interacting with each other. This exercise aims to encourage them to communicate non-verbally through art. Scribblings help to focus the mind on the present moment, stimulates creativity while being relaxing and calming. Materials you will need include large piece of paper and color pencil or markers. Find a partner, a friend or a family member with whom you can do this exercise. Once you are ready, sit facing each other with a piece of paper between you. It should be big enough for both of you to draw at the same time, or optionally use two separate pieces of paper. One of you will start by taking the lead. The other person will copy the movements. Make eye contact with each other and draw without looking at the paper. Don't peek, don't think about it too much and be as creative as you wish. Use your imagination and intuition to guide you. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Have fun with the process. After a few minutes, you can try different variations. You could change the leading person, draw with the dominant hand, non-dominant hand, with two hands at the same time, etc. Afterwards, you can keep working on your art by coloring it, adding shapes and patterns, etc. You can also sweep the pieces of paper, the sides of paper with your partner. Once you are done, you can ask each other the following questions. Did you enjoy this activity? What was the most challenging part? What was the easiest? How was drawing without verbal communication? How similar are your works? How did you feel during this exercise? Come back to this activity if you wish. Try it out with different partners and see how unique your drawings could be.
When you feel paralyzed by stress, can't control your emotions, Depression interferes with your ability to function. It may be time to seek professional care. The first step is to recognize the signs of a more serious condition, which may help you decide if it's time to seek professional help. Reach out to your doctor or therapist when you need such support. Having a trained professional to talk to can help you manage symptoms, reframe negative thoughts, and find appropriate coping strategies.
This is it. This is the first step of healing.